In order to download Ubuntu's server program, just go to their homepage, ubuntu.com, and go to the Downloads tab. There you'll find a link to the server download, and just pick your version. I've already downloaded my version, and I've set it to run on VirtualBox as an ISO file. You can either install it directly onto your system, or do it like I did with a virtual machine. In my video, I'll be showing you every step that requires input during Ubuntu installation. However, there are several points where you have to wait for loading for quite a bit, and I will edit all of those out. But other than that, I will show you every step that requires input and lead you step by step through all the instructions. First, you'll select the default language for your system and go ahead and select install. Here you will select the language for the installation process, select your location, and here it will try to detect your keyboard. You just select a few of the keys that it instructs you to hit, and then it will ask you if you have certain characters to detect what type of keyboard you have. Once it's complete, just select continue. Here is where you will configure your network. If you're running the server on a pre-configured network, you can install your default route. However, since I'm just using this as a demonstration purposes, I'll go ahead and continue without doing this step. Here again, if you're configuring it for network, here's where you'd put on the network host name for your server. I'll just use the default name of Ubuntu. Here is where you will set up your username and passwords. Go ahead and enter your full name here. And this is where you'll have your username. It goes ahead and gives you the default of your first name. That's good enough for me for right now. If you're actually using this as a server in an enterprise, you might want something a little more secure than just your first name. Go ahead and choose your password, and it will ask you to verify your password. And now I'll ask you for if you would like to encrypt your home directory. Again, if you're running this on an enterprise, you would like to use encryption for a little extra security, but because I'm just doing this as a demonstration, I will continue without encryption. Go ahead and select your time zone. Here it will ask you if you'd like to partition your disks. Go ahead and select the disks you'd like to partition. and select to write the changes to your disks after making partitions you would like. Here it will ask you if you would like to configure automatic updates for your system. Just go with whatever preference you prefer. And now you'll be able to select the software you'd like to run on your server. Just go along and select whatever options you'd prefer for whatever kind of server you'd like. You have options of a DNS server, LAMP, a mail server, print server, and various other things you can see here. Here it will ask you about installing a bootloader. Unless you're going to install it from a drive or something like that, go ahead and select for your boot driver. Once your installation is finally finished loading, it will ask you to reboot your computer. Again, like I said earlier, there is quite a few minutes of wait time as various things need to load and install. For the simplicity of this video, I have edited all of those loading times out. If you're actually planning on loading this and installing it on your own machine, I would highly recommend having a book, perhaps a Game Boy, to entertain yourself while you wait, since you don't have the convenience of editing time. As your computer reboots, you'll begin to see the different Ubuntu server boot up menus as it loads. And here we are at the started up Ubuntu server. You can go ahead and log in. Just enter your username and password. There we go. And here we are. From here you can enter any of the commands you need to run. As you can see, this is just a command line interface. There is a graphical user interface available, however you have to pay extra for that download. A lot of people prefer to use the command line instead of the GUI, just simply because it makes the system more streamlined and efficient. However, you do have to know and be very experienced with memorizing all of the commands necessary to perform all of the functions that you'd like. This is the server Ubuntu whenever it's fully running and installed. Thank you for watching my video, and I appreciate your time.